What's going on, everybody? The Germ here, coming to you from I don't know where. I'm on my way. I'm working today, and I'm on my way to go have a customer sign a bank contract. I'm working, so I figured, you know what? Why the hell not make a little quick video? Kind of bored driving here alone, and be nice to have someone to chat to and someone to talk to. So just driving through the country here. Absolutely beautiful out here. It's the beginning of spring. My eyes are itchy. They are watering. I'm trying not to touch them, but sure does look beautiful, and the weather is awesome. I'm driving my Chevy Volt here, and right now I'm on all electric mode. I got 38 miles of range, and I have no gas in this car. I've been trying to drive this car on all electric mode without using any gas, and I don't know, today might be the day that I might be using some fuel. I'm hoping. I'm trying to take it easy on the roads here and not use any gas at all. I don't know if I'm going to make it to where I'm going to make it back, but we'll see. I'm trying to be very light-footed. You can see that they got this cool little diagram here. It shows the juice coming from the battery, going to a little generator, and then going to the wheels. And if I take it really easy, I might be able to make it there and back. I don't know how many miles I'm driving, but it is absolutely beautiful out here. What a beautiful day for a ride. That's why I didn't mind going today. Figured it'd be a nice day for a little car ride. I've been growing this beard out now for, I think it's been about 2 months. This is the longest beard I've ever had in my entire life, and I need a haircut. I think I look much better with a shaved head. But what do you guys think of the beard? Do you guys like this? Should I cut it off? I want the thin line. She doesn't like that. I want to shave it off sometimes. She won't let me do that. Do you guys dig the beard? Let me know in the comments below. I want to know, what do you guys think? I know beards are in almost everybody I work with, at least all the guys, and you know, one or two of the women, they all have beards. And just kidding, none of the women have beards, just the guys. But every guy at work has a beard at work. So except for one guy. And I don't know, what do you guys think? It's like the in thing now. It's like the 70s have come back. All right, so a minute ago, one of my coworkers called me, and I had this cop behind me, and I thought I was getting pulled over because he threw his lights on. And we've been driving now for like a couple miles, and this cop has been behind this truck for a couple miles with his cherry lights on, and the guy just finally pulled over. All right, finally almost to my destination. A little worrisome though, because I'm driving on an all-electric mode here, and I have no gas in the car. And when I started out, I had 44 miles of range. Divide that by 2, that brings us down to 22. Okay, so here's my range now, just about there, and I got 23 miles of range to go, and I am still heading in that direction, which means I still have to head back. So are we gonna make it on electric today? I don't know. This is gonna be a tough call. I might have to find some place to grab some juice, and if you had an all-electric car, I mean, this car has gas, but I'm trying not to use gasoline. This is what you have to deal with. This is the kind of thing you have to deal with. I'm trying to get used to it, because I'm thinking about, on the next car that I purchase, possibly going all electric. And is that realistic? I'm also sweating like a dog right now. I got a long sleeve shirt on. I got dress pants. I wasn't expecting to do this. I am sweating. The other thing that affects vehicle range is air conditioner. So I have my air conditioner off. I've had it off the whole entire time to save some range. Going up hills also kills you. So that, coming to dead stops, things like that. So what I'm doing is I'm driving very, very gently. I'm driving at low speeds, a couple miles under the speed limit if no one's behind me. I'm coasting down hills, and I'm putting in a low gear as I drive. I'm trying to extend that range as far out as I possibly can. Now, one good thing about having an electric vehicle is you can plug in almost anywhere. You could use a regular wall outlet. That's the worst way to charge. That's at 110 volts. That thing will take forever. If there's a car dealership nearby, like a Ford dealer or a Chevy dealer or a Nissan dealer, most of those have charge stations at them. They're most of them free, but unfortunately, where I am, there are no car dealerships, so there's literally nowhere for me to charge. There are literally thousands of charging stations in the country. However, where I currently am, there are none. So I got no charging stations anywhere in the area. So we're still on a wing and a prayer here. And I am now at the exact point of half range, which I'm at 22. And I am thinking I'm stopping for gas and putting a few gallons of gas in it, because I'm still not at the destination. I'm very close, but still not close enough to where I am confident that I will make it back without having run out of electric. So we are going to stop at some point and have to get some kind of other fuel source, unless I happen to spot an electric vehicle charging station. But I really can't stay there either, because these don't charge up in 5 minutes. I would have to charge this for at least 8 hours, or at least 1 hour, just to get about 8 miles of range, which if I charge for an hour, I'd be fine, and that's where I'd feel comfortable, but I don't really have an hour of time to spare. I did make it. I made it all the way. Got the contract signed. Man, I am sweating bullets. If I knew I was doing this today, I would have wore something with shorter sleeves. I'm sweating bullets here. I got a couple dollars on me. I got to get something to eat, so I'm going to go to Taco Bell. They got this orange and cream drink. It's awesome. It's what is it, $2-3, something like that. But because it's after 2 o'clock, it's only $1. So I'm gonna get one of those because I'm really cheap. So I'm gonna get one of those and come back. All right, made it back. Got my orange cream freeze after 2 o'clock until I think it's 5 o'clock. This thing's $1. I needed that. That's good. Also got a quesadilla and a 2-pack of Cinnabon Delights. Those are awesome. So we're gonna head back now. I'm down to 21 miles of range, which is a problem. And I think we're gonna have to stop for some gas next. As soon as I started the car, this came on. There's the fuel light. And I don't keep any gas in this car because I don't intend on using any. But there's the 21 miles of electric range. We have absolutely 0 range in gasoline miles. That's why the right hand is totally empty. So I think today we're gonna put some gas in there. We'll put the minimum in there. Look at this, $2.85 per gallon. One of the reasons I try to use electric. It's very rare that I have to get gasoline with this car, but today is one of those days that we need to get fuel. So here we go, $2.85 a gallon. Finally. This thing's not letting me pump gas. It's doing one of these things. So this is what I got. I got $4 in gas. Almost 2 gallons. All right. All right, you know what? That's good enough. Getting closer, getting closer. I'm not doing too good. This is the weirdest intersection I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at this thing. Go that way, then there's another road crossing over here. You gotta watch out for traffic going that way and that way. And look at my mileage. It's not doing good. My my electric vehicle range. We're down to 13 miles of range. That's gonna go down in a second because we're going uphill. I know there's a downhill coming. There's no cars behind me, so we're gonna coast down the hill. I don't think it's a big enough hill to gain some range, but I put a little gas in. You guys can see on the right-hand side of the gauge is the blue. That is gasoline. The left is the electric. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see if we can make it. I don't think we're gonna make it, but it's gonna be damn close. You guys can see there's a big hill coming up here. Look at that hill. We're down to 10 miles of range. See the battery here. Almost depleted. We may or may not gain some range on this hill, but then any range that we're gonna gain, we're definitely gonna lose going back up that hill. So right now we're just coasting. There's no cars behind us, so you can see it right there. There's no cars behind us. And this stinks. I'm gonna leave it on here so you guys can see. I got down to 42 miles per hour and had to step on the gas, and we're going up this hill. And we're probably gonna lose a mile just going up that hill, is my guess. There it is. Almost to the top of the hill. Just got to the crest of it. Lost another mile of range. I'm almost also empty on this orange cream drink from Taco Bell. This thing was awesome. And for $1, how the hell can you beat that deal? Super awesome. Okay, had to make a little pit stop here. Check this out. Look at that old school, cool, retro looking diner. Let's go check it out. Being that the parking lot is not paved, I'm assuming that this is brand new, but it doesn't look totally 100% new. There's a old clock in the front and the parking lot's not paved. So I'm assuming that this is a brand new diner. Oh wow, look at this thing. This thing is awesome. We're gonna have to come back and check this thing out when it opens, because this is super cool. Let's take a walk around it. It's definitely, I think it's reused. I think they reused it. It's definitely brand new. You can tell there's a brand new foundation. It's got all those cool diner, what do you call them? Those little jukeboxes on the table. But it's brand new. It's on a brand new foundation. So I think what they did was they must have taken an old diner, brought it here, and then retrofitted it with this new building here. And this thing is super awesome. So we're gonna have to come back and check this out because this looks really cool. Figure I'd just stop by. I like finding things on the way, on the journey. And that's when you find the best things, when they're 100% unplanned. And I want to come back here and eat because this looks pretty cool. It's not too far away from where I live, but it's far enough not to be able to come here tomorrow or the day it opens. We'll just have to come across it again in our journeys. Hard to see in there with the glare. That place looks awesome and I can't wait to come back. No name of the diner or anything. Found another cool place here. Pop's Universe. Comics, toys, and hobbies. I kind of love finding the unexpected because you never know what you're gonna come across. And that's why when I find places like this, I always try to stop. Let's go inside and check it out. So right off the bat, pretty cool store. They got all these awesome comic books. So if you're a comic book guy, come check this stuff out. I guess it's coming back. See if they have anything I recognize. Look at that, Back to the Future. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know they made that. Back to the Future comic books. It's awesome. See if you can find anything else. Oh, G.I. Joe. What 80s kid does not remember G.I. Joe? What's a comic book go for these days? $3.99. There's some more expensive ones here too. I just saw one that was $4.99. See if they got any good titles that I would recognize here. I was really never a comic book guy, but I will tell you I did have a few. I had 2 or 3 of them. I was always more of a video game guy, but I was always intrigued by them, but know nothing about them. See if they got any good titles. I see C-3PO's got his own comic book there. We got Han Solo. Star Wars is always popular. They also have some interesting things here. Check this out. All the way from Pakistan, they have these awesome glasses. They're hand carved. They're made out of onyx. It has a good weight to it. It's pretty cool. I saw some other cool things down here. It comes in this awesome little box. There was a cool, what did we see? Where was it? They got these cool jars down here. Look at these. Wow, that's heavy. I want to pick that up like that. Look at that. That's awesome. $28. That's not bad. Seems like it's good quality. Wow, look at this over here. Remember these? I remember doing one of these in 8th grade. One of these rocket things. These were awesome. I remember doing this, being so excited. We actually built our own, but they actually make kits for that. And they're pretty reasonably priced. $32, 33 bucks. Get one of those cool rocket kits. And they got a bunch of awesome other hobbies too. If you're into arts and things like that, they got arts and crafts. Cool little store to have around. All the stencils, things like that. Soldering iron. These things are chasing me. I could never solder. You know what? The store's probably going to do even better now that Toys R Us is gone. And this is the kind of stores that we need. We need stores like this that are mom and pop owned. And this one is uniquely named Pops. Alright, if you guys want to check out Pops, the people in here were really nice. They were nice enough to let me shoot some video and look around. but they're right here in Germantown, New York. You can check them out online at popsuniverse.com and check out their store. Store's pretty awesome. Super cool place. All right, on with the journey. On with the journey today. Will we make it with electric vehicle range only? You guys are about to find out. I don't know. I put that emergency gas in there just in case to see if we're gonna make it or not. But I guess we're gonna find out shortly. I'm getting close on both how far away I am and how much electric vehicle range I have left. Look at the meter now on the range. That thing is like drained. Let's see what the car says. 4 miles of range to go. 4 miles of electric range to make it. I am starting to feel good about putting that gas in this car. Okay, there it is. Down to 1 mile range. I am clearly not gonna make it back today on all electric. We got close. I don't know how many miles we're gonna make it by, or miss it by, I should say. But definitely not gonna happen today. What's gonna happen is, as soon as that electric goes away, you're gonna see that mileage disappear, and you're gonna see it go over to the right, and you're gonna be able to tell it went to gasoline powered. And it should happen any moment now. Let's see if we can catch it happening. It's a very smooth transaction. You don't even notice the transition happening. It just kind of, there it goes right there. Just went to gasoline. I barely felt it. Well, there we are. Now we're on gas. You can tell the battery is totally empty, and it's pulling some juice from the battery just to get a little bit of extra miles per gallon in gasoline range, but it will never fully recharge that battery or even charge it at all. It basically stays like that. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. We clearly did not make it back to work on all electric. We certainly gave it our best shot. We did make that safe bet stop at the gasoline station for some gas, and I didn't even put very much in there because for some reason it wouldn't fill it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. I always love hanging out with you guys. I love all you guys. Thanks for your subs. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for your comments and support. I am the Germ. Don't forget, a few more days to get Germ stickers by donation only. Okay, send your donation to the Germ, P.O. Box 818, Hyde Park, New York 12538. 100% of donations go to the Dutchess County SPCA all the way until May 15th. So a few more days to get that, and then we'll probably let it go on for a few more days, and we'll send all those donations to the Dutchess County SPCA. So thanks so much for watching. I am the Germ.